I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the pride of Plainfield, New Jersey. He's been running the fast break his entire life. It's Jay Williams.
Dishing it left, dishing it right, making the right play at the right time. That's what Plainfield guards do. Let's see what the guards do down the court tonight.
And Jay, we are ready to go. This one about to get underway. To Horford. Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for two.
Leadership's greatest values occur in between the lines and not necessarily in the box score. And that's the type of leader that Al Horford is. He's the first all-star free agent to choose Boston in decades. And let me tell you this, the legacy of greatness runs deep in the family. His father, Tito Horford, was the first Dominican basketball player to ever play in the league, which goes to show you why Al has such a great feel for the game.
Kawhi Leonard missed his first. That one goes.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here comes the screen. Even to Zubac. Huge block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Josh Richardson snatching it out of the air.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Can't convert the free throw. To Tobias Harris. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Over to the right side. Has a look. That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
I mean, this is something everybody can relate to in their lives. It's happened to me while doing broadcasts as well. Sometimes you're physically there, but mentally you're nowhere to be found. We obviously saw one of those same things happen on the court.
Lets it fly from long range. Harris always looking to create a shot, even ones like those.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Leonard. Deep left corner. Curling inside. And finishes strong.
There's no stopping that. You either got to double or deny him the ball from the jump.
Gets it in the left corner. Horford. Not that time. To George. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for L.A., number 23, Louis Williams. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Deep two there, won't go. Paul George to Leonard. Second effort, and a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
George to Leonard. Joel Embiid with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Leonard can't connect. To Embiid. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
One of the best in the biz right there. Maybe the best.
Sixers call for time as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Simmons to Horford. For three, smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot three.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Richardson goes to the left side. To Richardson. Montrezl Harrell rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Fires the three. They snuffed it out. Tobias Harris missed it. Oh, whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes.
First quarter's complete. The Clippers have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
4-3. That's off the side of the rim. No good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Sixers have the basketball. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the three.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Fans, we're still accepting nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year.
New blood coming in for both sides.
Presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website. Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Simmons, the pass taken away by the Clippers. Taken by the Sixers. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
And Jay, they called the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Leonard. Sixers with the rebound. Horford goes to the right side. Beyond the arc for three. It's good. Defense has to pick things up.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Shot won't go. Horford to Simmons. Richardson to Tobias Harris. 5 on the shot clock to Richardson. Joel Embiid. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Beverly. Now a steal by Philly.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Minutes left in the second quarter.
Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
It can only be one of two things here. One, the defender ran out of gas. Or two, this dude is just unstoppable.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. From long range, it was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Here comes the screen. Fires the three. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Leonard shakes free and hits.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what quarter wearers.
Knock loose. Clippers have got it.
When it's a tight game, those missed opportunities on the road make it tough.
Jumper's good.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Screen coming. Harris to Embiid. Josh Richardson. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Simmons to Embiid. There it is, Al Horford. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5. Slam dunk.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
And stuffs it down. Time expires to end the first half. It's the Sixers out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Leonard to Paul George. Nothing going here on that drive. George to the basket, but it won't go. To Richardson, the drive, right to the basket, straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Leonard. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Can't connect from inside.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard, good on the quick release there.
Today's league just throws that old school stuff out of the window. Why have twos when you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks? Guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
To George. Paul George. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Leonard to Paul George. Leonard. That's how you defend. To Embiid. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Over to the right side. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
Embiid to Simmons. Oh, had him going there for a second. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
With a drop step. Not that time. For 3, add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. It's the Clippers with the possession now. George buries the trifecta.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Simmons into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Paul George, 4-2. Paul George, with that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the
crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk.
That's called escapability right there. Elusive.
Leonard, he engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And a whistle.
And you can't lunge like that.
Substitution being made in this one.
Into the game for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Simmons, down low for Harris. To Embiid. The pass set it all up.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's struggled so far. First try, no good. Second and 3 is good. Shot from the lane won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
LA Clippers with the basketball. From the painted area, won't go down. Had a chance, but it's no good. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. The 76ers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway.
Just a reminder today, folks, defense the game and scores the
To Tobias Harris. The Sixers with 4 to shoot. The screen sets him up for 2.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul George. Fires the 3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First one goes down. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. 4-3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
taking advantage of the turnover.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
George to Leonard. And he buries it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Embiid. Has a chance. And 2 points to the board.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with one remaining.
And this is where I get a chance to see if coaches can change it up. Maybe let one of your players lead the timeout so your team can hear a different voice to keep everybody engaged. Maybe like the Warriors did with Andre Iguodala.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. George, yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
This game comes down to micro adjustments. Either mismatches, ball screens, slipping action on those ball screens, quick fades to threes. It just seems like you're actually finding your rhythm offensively.
Horford to Tobias Harris. Here's a chance from long range. That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Strong finish for Paul George.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Sixers control it to Tobias Harris. Kawhi Leonard pins it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beyond the arc for three. That won't go.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Beverly into the front court. The deficit now up to 12. Great pass to set it up. Paul George fires. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Driving is Simmons, but his shot no good. Tough move in close quarters with the crossover. Leonard to George. From long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Deep left corner. Fires the three. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby.
Chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. The Sixers are victorious as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation.